Rory, nice to meet you. Welcome to ISHI 36, Promega Student Ambassador, right?
Yes.
So, Rory, are you having a great time?
I am. It's been super fun. I've seen a lot of cool research here. I've met a lot of awesome people and seen some great presentations as well.
I do believe, did you get to interview someone?
I did. I interviewed Christina Servideo. She's the technical leader at DNA Labs International here in Florida.
Was that a great experience?
It was great. She was super nice. I loved that. I learned a lot about her job and what DNA Labs International does.
That's great. So you also brought with you some research. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have accomplished here?
Sure. So I'm presenting some of my graduate research project, which focuses on optimizing a DNA-based workflow for rapid differentiation of marijuana and hemp. And the goal of my project was to simplify and optimize a previously developed workflow, which my advisor developed, in order to make it faster while still obtaining accurate and reliable results.
Okay, and what is the differentiation? What are we differentiating between samples here?
So with the 2018 Farm Bill, hemp, which is cannabis composed of less than 0.3% THC, was determined to be federally legal, while marijuana, which is greater than 0.3% THC, is still illegal. So that made it important for forensic and industrial labs to be able to differentiate between those two products, marijuana and hemp, which are both part of the cannabis plant. And right now, technical chemistry methods like GCMS are the gold standard, but there is a lot of backlog in a lot of drug labs, so DNA poses a potential supplement or alternative, which is to produce the same sort of result, the same differentiation, but maybe a little bit faster and with some other advantages as well.
So did you have to come up with your own primers and different things like that to get these samples?
So I did not have to do that, but my advisor in her PhD, she did develop this workflow with the custom primers and probes.
That's great. Where'd you get your custom primers and probes from?
I actually am not sure off the top of my head.
I was just trying to plug Promega there. We'll just see.
I'm sorry. I've never ordered them myself. I'm not sure.
That's fine. And so did you find that you had great success with this?
We've had good success, yes. We've been able to shorten the workflow so that the speed is a lot faster while still getting desirable results. However, we're still in the process of completing a comprehensive validation for the workflow.
Okay, so when you say that you've sped it up, what percent or how much time are we talking about?
So because we're still validating, I don't have an exact number of the entire workflow compared to the previous workflow, but I can give you an exact number in terms of extraction time. Sure. So the original protocol used Qiagen D&EZ plant mini kit, and that takes about 60 minutes per sample just because of all the incubation times. And the method that we decided to move forward with this project is a modified Chelex protocol, which only takes about 10 minutes per sample. So that's 6 times faster than the previous protocol.
That's fantastic. So if this became a viable product, like who would purchase this?
The idea is that it could potentially help forensic drug labs and industrial labs as well who are struggling with backlog, because it does offer an alternative to those gold standard chemistry methods, because it can produce results just a lot faster. And additionally, genetic markers are less susceptible to environmental factors, things like storage condition, the plant part. So those are some other advantages that may benefit those labs as well if this were to ever be purchased by anyone.
What's the next step for this study moving forward?
For me, it's completing that comprehensive validation, so we have some more tests to do in terms of figuring out the best plant product, the sample amount to reagent ratio, and ensuring that my whole validation is complete before I say, like, yes, you can go through with this whole process and it'll work. At GW, though, we are looking into applying this to digital PCR and optimizing a protocol for this differentiation on that instrument. I probably will not be the one doing that, but look forward to seeing that hopefully in the future from GW.
So what do you feel is in your future, Rory?
Hopefully working at a forensic lab. I think I'm open to casework, like a crime lab. I think that would be a great experience, but I also love research, so I'm probably going to apply to both research and crime labs.
Okay, and as an ISHI Promega ambassador, student ambassador, what would be your advice to somebody who is thinking about doing this in the future?
I would say do it. It's a great experience. I think it's always a little scary to apply to something because of the fear of rejection, but I would say just apply to every opportunity you can, especially this one. It's been such a great experience, a great opportunity to meet so many people and see what your peers are doing with their research. So I say just go for it, and you never know what's going to happen, so try everything.
That's so great. Well, thank you very much, Rory. Great chatting, and we'll see you around, okay?
Thank you.